Hello and welcome to the Afterlife. I'm psychic medium Craig Morris. I'd like to now invite you to join me in this wonderful demonstration of mediumship as we bridge the gap between the loved ones in the spirit world and the loved ones here in the physical, and the importance of knowing that our loved ones are simply that thought away. Evening all. Yeah. Are we all well? Yes. Oh, please. How about the rest of you? Welcome. It's nice to see you all. First of all, for those of you that have been to see me before, thank you for coming back. Who has seen me before, out of curiosity? Oh, marvellous. And the rest of you, obviously nothing on TV tonight, or just not X Factor fans. So anyway, it's a pleasure to have you all here tonight. Are we all ready? Is anybody nervous, by the way? No? Just me then, eh? Fair enough. Right, let me pour myself a gin and we'll get going. And as you can tell, I'm from the Midlands, large measures. So please work with me, friends. And most of all, I hope you enjoy it, I hope you get it. And as I say, please enjoy the night and we'll see where we go. But straight away, I now become aware of a lady there from the spirit world. And there's two names that she throws out to me. I know the first one will be Dorothy, and the second one is Elizabeth, Liz, Betty, that would also link in there with this lady as she comes through. I know straight away I've fallen, I've collapsed before I passed to the spirit world. And I know there, she keeps making me feel like I've gone into a hospital with one thing, but I've passed with another. And as I say, I keep getting this light feeling on my leg, so I know that I've had that fall, but I don't feel like it's the only one that I've had. I feel like I've had more than one. And as she comes through, she feels to me almost like a mother, grandmother. That's how she feels to me. So whether I'm mother or mother-in-law, but that's the feeling I get with this lady. Does this make sense for you, please, where I need to be? Because I don't always know where I'm going. Anybody fancy her? Anybody wanna? No? Where do I need to be? Where do I need to be? I keep looking on this side, so not that I don't want to talk to you lovely people, you all look gorgeous, but it's... Okay, but do you understand everything that I'm saying so far? I'll sort that out in a minute, but the way that she passes, the way, like I've fallen into hospital with one thing, passing with another, and as she comes through with a little bit of stubbornness with her as well. It's the feeling like, I don't want to be in hospital, I want to be at home. And I forgot to tell you as well, folks, you're going to have a microphone put in front of you. Don't worry, nobody's going to hear you. It is literally just so these guys can pick up the camera, pick it up on the camera, that's all. So if you don't mind when you get it talking, it doesn't bite hard. Oh, it's going to be one of them nights, I can see it now. Right, stubbornness, because I've got to tell you, as this lady comes in there for me, so Mum, as she steps in there for me, she makes me feel as though I just feel that I've got to tell you, I'm under the weather before I become poorly, and the feeling is I don't want to be in hospital, I want to be at home, but she makes a point of wanting to be at home. Do you understand that for me? She keeps putting slippers on my feet. So your father's also in the spirit world as well for me, because all of a sudden she's just gone, oh, he's here, and that's the way they come through. But I have to tell you, they remind me of Jack and Vera Duckworth as they come through, and I mean it in a nice way, like they love each other, they could kill each other, but they wouldn't be without each other. It's that feeling for me, you understand?
Well, I think so.
That means yes. No, you understand that for me. I don't mean it on rowing all the time, but I mean it, they love each other. You understand where I'm going with that. I know the name of Bill or William would also link in there for me, because I'm hearing that being shouted out.
That was my great-grandfather.
That's fine, as long as you understand it, because they tell me he's over there, that's all that matters. Not that I want to put them there, but I know it's important. But I also know that as your mum steps in there for me, she keeps putting that stubbornness to you, so you are just like her as well. And she keeps... I love it when somebody next to you, I love it when the friends next to you go, absolutely. And they're answering for you. But again, she keeps talking about here, because your mum's referring to in and out of appointments, as your mum was before she passed, but she's referring it to you also. So you must be in a point where you're in and out also of appointments.
They never let me know, so I couldn't tell you.
But do you understand where you're in and out of appointments as well?
Yes, because I had to go for, yes.
Just yes or no, let me tell you,
yes.
That's
all
okay.
Right,
but I just know that as the, but she's also, she keeps, your mum keeps talking about, she's saying, I wish you'd make your mind up as well. You keep changing your mind left, right and centre. And I don't mean it for obviously wanting to go to the doctors or not, but she keeps on saying that you're changing your mind. Oh, I can't say that, I can't say that. I can't say that at all. Your mum had a dry sense of humour, you understand that for me?
Yes, I suppose, yes, she did.
I'll just talk to you because you're saying yes to everything. I'm only joking. Right, but the other thing is...
I can't make my mind up, you see, that's
the point. No, I'm only joking. But your mum keeps referring to a wedding that she missed after she passed. She's on about a wedding that she missed.
Yes,
Do you understand
she
that?
did,
Because I
yeah.
keep hearing the song Dance with My Father. Obviously, that's something completely different. But when I get that, that tells me that they've missed a wedding.
They have.
Now, everybody knows this name, but she keeps on shouting out the name of John to me as well. So, John would be in the spirit world. John, known as Jack.
John known as Jack.
Yes. That's how I'm hearing it, because I'm hearing John, but I'm seeing it as /Jack, but in the spirit world. And it's like your mum's telling me to say that it's on your dad's side. That's how I keep getting it, on your dad's side. But I don't feel like I'm family as I'm saying it. I don't feel like I'm a family member. I feel that I am more so somebody like a friend or a family friend.
I can't do Jack, I could do Jeff.
No, not the same. Well, you know that I'm saying it, because you're saying yes to everything else I'm saying to you, but will you just know that I'm saying it there for me? Would you know there in the spirit world where somebody lost the tip of a finger as well?
No.
1 second. Right, I've got a man in the spirit world here, from the spirit world. He keeps making a reference to them, John/Jack, that would be important, but he also keeps mentioning there for me where there's a tip of a finger. I'm not saying that it's his, but there's a memory link to somebody losing the tip of a finger. And I've got to tell you, as he comes through, he keeps showing me my granddad. So it would only be granddad or granddad, uncle. It's that kind of feeling for me. Does this make sense for me, please, where I need to be? You do. Bear with me a second. Where was I going? Where was I going? Where was I going? I don't know. Right. Your mum's acknowledging where there was children that went back to the spirit world as well. So somebody lost a child. But I said children, so there's more than one.
I know of one, but I
Yep.
couldn't tell you.
Your mum's telling me that somebody that's still with us lost a child. Somebody still with us that's lost a child as well.
I don't know who that was.
Not changing it. Well, you know that I'm saying it because it feels right there for me. She's just making, she's making me feel as though somebody that's on the earth plane, still with us, alive and breathing, makes me feel as though, hello. It's okay. You can see her, can't you? Just making sure. There's one girl going up there. No. No, I need to be specific. She's making me feel as though there's two children that went back. So I know you're acknowledging the one, but she's making me feel like I need to acknowledge another one. And you know where Tom and Thomas would be in the spirit world?
Unless they were the names of children I never met, I don't know, no.
And you don't either?
No.
1 second. Tom or Thomas in the spirit world? No, then it's you. I need it to be there because I keep getting it. I keep getting the Tom or the Thomas. That's how it feels to me. I'm having that name shouted out to me, but you don't understand it.
Not that I could remember, no.
Bum frugals. I can't change it because every time if I go and try and pass it to somebody else, I get an elastic pull back to you.
Yes, that's your mother. Well,
That's it. Just know that I'm saying it there for me because it feels right as I'm saying it to you. So, and just know where you find the Thomas, you'll also find the second child that passed as well, or that never made it here. That's the feeling she keeps giving to me.
There's lots of cousins and second cousins.
Nah, you'd know.
Oh,
That's
I know, well, I would know.
yeah, that's how she makes me feel. Right, with that, I've got to tell you, because I keep getting a badger in now, and I feel like I keep getting my ear pulled here.
Yeah, she would do
So,
that.
but I just know here, as your mum steps in, because I'm saying to her, what is it you've come to say? And she goes, nothing, I've just come to say hello.
That's all right. Yes, I can cope with
And they don't need a reason to come through. It's nice that they just come through because they can. And so with that, I'm going to move on because I've got somebody else that's badgering my other ear now.
That's
So
okay.
please take the love and the no and just see that this is their way of coming through. And thank you very much. I've got a feeling I've not heard from the last of your mum tonight. So I'm going to need a bit more gin. So there we go. Right. Remind me what I said. What did I say that made sense to you? And I say the name of John/Jack also to be important. You understood that for me? That's where I need that for me. So let me keep going here for a second, see if I am with you. The gentleman that comes through for me, it makes me feel like I'm not that old when I pass. The way he's coming in there for me, I feel like I'm mid to late 60s as I've passed to the spirit world. And again, I feel like it's quite a quick passing. It was unexpected. We weren't expecting him to pass when he did. That's the feeling that I keep getting with him.
That might be the correct detail.
Okay.
I'm unsure of the detail, but that's sort of
Your
feels
mum's
right.
in the spirit world?
No.
Then I don't know if I'm with you then, because I keep getting a feeling here that there's a lady who comes through with him. I'm not saying that together, but there's a lady that comes through at the same time, and she comes through like a mother figure. So this for me would only be somebody who would have been like a mum to you. And I've got to tell you, as she comes through, what you see is what you get. Doesn't make sense.
No.
And you don't. So you understand the finger bit.
Yes.
You don't. Bear with me. Does anybody else understand this for me, please? Okay, I love it when people are doing it for you. So tell me what you don't understand then.
What's the tip of the finger? Who's that? Is that somebody?
Right, so the gentleman, forget the lady for now, the gentleman that steps in there for me, he keeps making me feel like I'm hearing the names John/Jack. They're the names that I'm hearing in my mind. As he comes in there for me, I don't feel like I'm that old when I pass. And I feel as though as he steps in there for me, thank you. As he steps in there for me, he makes me feel like it was all of a sudden.
It was a heart attack.
Right, let me tell you. It's okay. But I know that as he steps in there for me, like I say, unexpected, weren't expecting him to pass then. And it's where he's connected, where somebody would have lost the tip of a finger. Not saying that it's him, but there would be a memory link to somebody losing the tip of a finger.
That's the bit I don't get, because the tip of the finger is something that's happened this week.
That's fine. That might be my way to get to you, you
Okay.
see. So what they're doing is they could be talking to somebody to validate to where I need to get to.
Okay.
But everything else I'm saying you understand to be true?
Yes.
Right. Thank you very, very much. It just didn't feel right there. So let me just keep on working with yourself, if
Okay.
I may. Is that okay?
Yes.
So now the lady that's next to you, she was pointing to both of you. So are you both connected?
Sisters.
Right. Then I should know that, shouldn't I? I know. Let me keep on going there. But the gentleman that comes through for me makes me feel like he wouldn't have necessarily believed in this.
Definitely
I don't
not.
see him as somebody. I was chatting to one of Roy's crew earlier on. He's just said, "What a load of old so-and-so," in a good way, And I get the same feeling from this gentleman as well.
Yes.
And I've got to tell you, as he comes in, I feel like I'm a grafter. I feel like I'm a working man as he comes in my life there. You understand that for me?
Yes.
But he makes me feel as though, don't let people take the biscuit. But I feel like I need to say that to you, if I may. Now,
Okay.
I don't want to say I'm somebody who would F and Jeff all the time, but I feel like there would be one or two colourful words that would fall out my mouth with this man. You understand that for me?
Not sure.
Well, that lady's saying yes. Let me just keep on going with it because it feels right as I'm working
Okay.
with it. But I just know as he also comes in there for me, he gives me the feeling where he takes me 2 weeks before he passes, where he talks about being under the weather. Talks about being under the weather. And again, as I said earlier on about her mother, oh, don't make a fuss, I'll be all right. Oh, it's only a cold or it's only this. You understand that for me?
Yes, definitely.
And there's something here as well where I feel like I want to pull the blame from somebody, so somebody feels like they should have. When they show me that, he makes me feel as though somebody felt though they should have seen something or should have seen a sign of some sort. Do you understand that for me?
I do
'Cause
actually,
I feel
yes.
as though there's a sense of guilt that comes from there. But he's also making me feel as though that wherever he was when he passed, there was also somebody else that was nearby as well.
Yes, that was correct.
Because he keeps talking about not being on his own when he passes. That's how he makes me feel. Whether I'm in the spot on my own when I pass, but I know that there's somebody else that's nearby to me.
Yes, that's right.
And he's also on about 4 children that are significant to him. 4 children. Do you understand that for me?
Definitely 3.
Then I see my next part was going to be what I said to this lady. I need to say 4 children, but would you understand?
Yes, that's correct, actually.
Do you understand?
Yes, do.
Right, I'm still going to say this next bit anyway, but would you know where, again, because I said it there and I can't let it go because it's still in my mind, where somebody lost a child?
Yes.
They're making me feel as though, because
Yes.
he's telling me the child's here.
Yes.
But he's also telling me as well that even, I still need to say to you that when I'm going to tell him that in a minute, would you understand where he would have smoked at one point in
Yes.
his life as well? But do you understand there's a point where he tells people that he's stopped smoking?
Oh, yes.
And he tries to hide it. And
Yeah,
he
oh, yes.
He showed
Yes,
me my
yeah.
granddad, you see, because my granddad said, oh yeah, I'll stop from going from 60 a day to stopping. Do us a favour.
He used to
And
smoke
they
in the
found-
bathroom.
They found empty things or they found tobacco bits dropped on the floor. And that's what I'm seeing with this gentleman, you understand?
Yes.
I've got to tell you, as he comes through, he feels very protective, and for me, that's like a father figure to you. That's the way he comes through for me. You
Yes.
understand that?
Yes.
He keeps wanting me to celebrate in the month of September as well. So I know there's a celebration in the month of September, and he keeps talking about where one of you keeps seeing robins in the garden.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad
But
you're
we're
here.
all going to say that, aren't we? Robins
Do you
in the
understand
garden.
that for me?
I do, totally.
Right, marvellous. And which one of you was it that put your orders in and said you better come through tonight and let us know you're here, even though you don't believe it? Right, then one of you, whether it's yourself then, would you understand where it's yourself that was talking to his photo but you're on your own?
No, that's not that.
Okay,
No.
he's making me feel as though somebody's moved a photograph of him from one space to another. A photo of him has been moved from one space to another.
I don't know.
Possibly is better than no. Let me go with you then. I've got to get it right here for me. Doesn't bite you. Then would you understand? I've still got to say it. There's a photograph that's been moved from one space to another, and somebody talks to a photo. whether it's in your own way, shape or mind or whatever, whether it's just through thought, but in your mind, you see the photograph of Dad and you know that he's there and you want to talk to him.
No, it's I speak to his wife in a photo.
Oh.
So that's my granny, and he was my granddad.
Okay, so forgive me, I've got it wrong. So he's not Dad, but he still comes through as that figure to you.
Oh.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
As long
yeah,
as
yeah,
you
yes.
understand that for me, because I can't lie to you, I've got to
Yes,
tell you
yes.
the reason why he's coming through and how he comes through that way. So, right, okay, so forgive me. So it is a photograph that you talk to, just not a photograph of him. Okay, I got it wrong. We'll put my hands up, eh? That's what I'll do. I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like Gavin and Stacey. I won't lie to you. Is anybody from Wales? Yeah, from Wales. The door people. That was a terrible Welsh accent. Right, but I know as he comes through, again, as I'm laughing and other people are laughing at, I know he's got that good sense of humour that I need to acknowledge. And I feel like I need to be saying to all of you, I don't know how you're all connected, but he wants to put a smile back on your faces. He wants to put this smile back on your faces. He also acknowledges for me a birthday. When he passed, it was either just after or there was a birthday coming up.
Okay.
Do you understand that for me?
I'd have to check that, but yeah.
Please do. But he takes me back to February as well to be significant as well. Bless you. He takes me back to February to be significant.
Okay.
So I know that there'll be a birthday anniversary in that month there within the family. Do you understand? One second. Do you understand where there's an Alsatian dog that would be in the spirit world? Because all of a sudden the dog's just come barking in there. As soft as anything, but I'm playing with the dog, lovely. Weird. No. What's the connections to the police? No, then I'll have that back then, because somebody else might have this one. She's gone, no, I don't want that. Trust me, with what I'm going to say, you don't. That's fine. But I've got to tell you, as this gentleman comes through, and I know I said Dad, and that's how I'm going to stick at it. I know you've told me his grandfather, and that's fine, but he still comes through in that sense. It just makes me feel like he's glad that you've all got each other, but he's looking at all of you. He's glad that you've all got each other, because the others, I feel like, whoever the others are, I want to wash my hands of. I don't know who it is, but I want to wash my hands of it. You know that he liked to tipple as well. You know he liked to drink. Right, because all of a sudden I feel like I'm drinking a pint of dark mild or something like that, but then I've got a whiskey afterwards that I want to be having.
You know, I might have my dad.
Oh. But would you know, and I don't want to say an alcoholic, but would you understand where
Yes,
it runs
definitely.
in the family?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah? Right, then your dad pops in to say hello to you. With an
Cheers,
empty glass. That's fine. And you understand where, so forgive me, like, so there is alcoholism that runs in the family?
Yes.
Right, no, genuinely, just so that I know that I'm still talking to you, that's fine. But I've got to tell you, the man that steps in first, he's the one that wants to do all the talking. Not that we're pushing that man aside, your father, but just now that he pops in to say hello, and with that, take the love, the warmth that he comes through with.
Thank you so much, thank you.
One of you almost didn't come tonight.
Yeah.
Right, okay, because he's just saying, and just before you go, tell them that I'm glad they've all come.
Oh.
Glad that they've all come. So with that, take the love, take the warmth, and most of all, take the laughter that he comes through with. Thank you very, very much for working with me. Well, folks, thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel, and I hope that you enjoyed that little bit of how this works and how it is that we connect to those on the other side. Just remember that your loved ones are simply a thought away. You don't need a medium to tell you that your loved ones love you. Just send up that thought and that intention, and they'll be there. Keep up to date with where I'm going to be on the road, my tour dates, my private readings, my workshops on my website, www.craig-morris.co.uk. And you can also keep up to date with me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and also my Instagram. So folks, come along and join me. I look forward to seeing you all on the road at some point soon, and watch out for more videos on my YouTube channel. Thank you.